We move on then. Alex is going to be FL versus WBG, and with this we're running Insolence Trump card alongside Wish, Exhibitionist, Rage, Nostalgic, and Wanted Order. For now though, on the side of Sasori, we're going to be able to get that red mark there on instantly as, I mean, realistically speaking, right, for the time being, very nice dodge on the side of Cordy. The slight issue, I would say, probably on the side of Alex right now is chasing after Cordy might not just be easy, but at least we have peepers to know where the Cordy is going to, but we didn't really land. Oh, we keep, oh wait, what? Ha 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 ha! That was not really what I had in mind to happen, but if it works, then it works. We won't say much for now. We tried to dodge that gun, but unfortunately, realistically speaking, right, the walls are just way too short in an area like that. But we're able to continue here for quite a relatively long time, and with that, peepers drop down here once again. We're just gonna wait for the next double surprise here to land on the side of Corey. That's going to be number 1 mud ball. We need to look for a snowball potentially. Oh no, it's an instant double down because of that red zone. My god, that was interesting to see. But if that's the case, 80-second down on the side of Alex right now. It's not too bad. Look, we have 2 other Titans here on the hands of survivors to use. Mike in here as the Gravekeeper is already crouching. We're probably aiming for the cell here as soon as possible. But the moment we hear tinnitus, yeah, that's going to be Gravekeeper here immediately forced into towards the shovel. We didn't get the hit there, unfortunately speaking, but Gravekeeper can also still dash towards the chair. So with that in mind, Trapeze will have to use here regardless of what happens or not. 4 seconds left until we have double surprise ready on our hands left to use. We could potentially speaking land a double mark here if you want to. We tried, but I don't know really about that placement myself. Cordy will go down, but Gravekeeper though, he's only 1 mark, so even if you do throw that double surprise down, I don't think it's just going to be enough. That's going to be a very nice spin as Cordy goes down. Around 2.5 3 cipher machines done from the side of FL here. Very fast decoding progress for them. But even so, the big question here on mine really would be how much more can we actually cipher rush from this? Because Gravekeeper has used up his Titaner, right? The last Titan here is going to be on the side of Aeroplanus, as Aero here 520 on his way in. We're hiding here first, but as long as we can just jetpack in with hover, I think it should be fine overall. We're doing a really good job here crouching though, as we do know where 520 is right now. That's going to be red zone there, immediately landed on towards the side of Aero. We're kind of just waiting around here for that pushback. Hey, but we can't do that! Why do we not use hover? Why do we not use hover? Why did we not use hover, 520? You could have gotten with hover. Hover will be the best way to do this, especially with the fact that you have I don't know about that. I feel like a double down would have been better than a failed rescue, but right now Yuto is going to be on his way into rescue as Puppeteer just finished off his cipher mission, but we don't know where the Puppeteer is. We just got that redirection there from that Hula Blues. Double surprise. And now, red zones. Finally a snow zone will be landed on instantly, but even with all that in mind, we've 1 little puppet there to use, but I don't think that's going to last any longer because it's just the rescue, FL, the rescue. What's going on? What's going on, FL, with that rescue? But if that's the case, my lord, this is a 4-man elimination game. Alex can just start slugging and we bring Puppeteer out, we drop down the peepers, and we can change to Patroller if we really want to, if we want to look for someone. But for now, no one's decoding here just yet. Oh, we shouldn't change to Patroller, sorry. We should keep Teleport or Warp, just in case when someone decodes later on. But for now, we're trying to locate. It seems like that double surprise pointed straight back towards towards Puppeteer, and Mike can run towards the corner there instead. Okay, then if that's the case, is there anyone in this area? No. We don't hear anything just yet, but Alex will just go in a little bit deeper just to double check. But for now, it's still pointed back towards Yuto. It's still pointed back towards Yuto. If you're walking in a straight line here, we should be able to hear Mike, but we're not willing to consume any of the oh, finally consuming the trapeze. Okay, fair enough. But in this case scenario, then, Gravekeeper has just left the area. We finally realized where Gravekeeper is, as that's pointing directly towards Gravekeeper's location here currently with that double surprise. And now, no one's currently decoding. Puppeteer 62% self-heal rate. The last 2 survivors on the field here does have borrowed time, but with 2 failed rescues, it does say quite a lot now about this game from FL side. You shouldn't rescue like that, and I hope WBG next game does not make the same mistakes. But right around now, the second shovel here, it's a completely new shovel, by the way. We kind of resetted the shovel here too. Puppeteer did get up, but now we're kind of just waiting for who again? For Gravekeeper to come back up But like, yeah, it's just kind of a double spike here. One, and then one snowball left to use. Nice down. And with that in mind, we can go out to look for Yuto now. But if this is the case, picking up and tearing down will just not be the best option. But it seems like for Alex here, he wants to bring Mike in towards middle. Middle would be the best case scenario here from the side of our hunter, just because we then know where to locate this gravekeeper. But it seems like Alex wants to look for, that's pointing towards the back, that's fine. That is also still pointing towards the back, but I just feel like we go a little bit deeper in towards factory gate, it would have been a little bit better. But it seems like Alex might be going for it here as well. We're still saving our trapezes on our hands to use. But just one double surprise is all what that matters. And yes, there we go. That's gonna be Yuto here, found instantly. And Puppeteer. That's going to be the end of FL for round 1. My lord, I did not expect something like that to happen from FL side. But with that, we're gonna be able to get a double pop open there. But realistically speaking, just missing one more mud zone. Oh wait, did we fly? Oh, we didn't flywheel that. It's just, yeah. Yeah, we didn't flywheel it. I thought we flywheeled it. Maybe I was dreaming. Red zone and snowball. Nice down then. We're going to be able to get that tie game here on this side. And with that one, not tie game here, we're going to be able to get a double down game here on this side. And going straight back looking for Gravekeeper. We're going to try to play some mind games here as we land that snowball, thankfully. But with that in mind, let's conclude the game here. That I will move directly on towards. Now then. This is what we've been all waiting for today's video. It's going to be WBG here versus FL once again. Gold Cut is going to be the one. Playing Professor this time, as Prescott was pretty much traumatized the last time on this map up against Bailu's. Directly moving on, then Hasha win the formal elimination this game, but from WBG side, everyone can solo contain for a really long time, as HUAN here will become the main chase here as the Embalmer, but we're able to get around with that mini shell shock too. Brilliantly done for our Embalmer. And now, still cannot forget though, that is a coffin on the side of our Embalmer there to use. That will be the normal hit that registered on towards Embalmer, and the good news here is we did not have any cages left to use on our hands here as well, so we will be able to get over here on time as we're trying to break the res. But it seems like Hasha right now is going to have a little bit of a harder time to play around him, but that's going to be the cage there once again nullified. Very beautifully done there by HUAN, and that is what we really want to see. For now though, that's going to be a vault over there on the side of our hunt, our survivor Embalmer there. No knee-jerk reflex ready just yet, but that will be the that will be that broken here once again as the flywheel came on time, and that's my Embalmer. That's what we're talking about. The normal hit there will register because we don't really want to get a terror shock hit here, because if we do, then it'll be an instant down, because it's like a chip hit and then a normal damage stacked together, and Embalmer already had a chip damage, so it doesn't really matter there anymore. Embalmer will be going down here instantly because of the coffin drop down, and with that in mind, we could self-rescue here if we want to. I think realistically speaking, we probably should, because you probably won't be able to get any further away from this area anyway. So that's what the Embalmer is going to do, and that's going to be the safest option of it all as well. Hasha here. We're just waiting for the 8-second cooldown to come out as the pallet there will be dropped down, or maybe we'll try vault the window there too, but the window will be slow vault over, a little bit unfortunate on the side of Embalmer. We couldn't really time that properly. I feel like vaulting over immediately would have been fine, but a slow vault there was a little bit unexpected as well. Now we still can't forget, we have 2 tie turners on this map. It's 2 minutes in towards the game and we barely got the 3rd cipher machine done. But at least it's first officer cipher machine. That's actually the slowest one out of them all, so it's still pretty doable. The slight mishap here, I will say, is there's not much left for the Embalmer to use. I'm gonna try to see if we can actually hit first officer here. But for Hui, we need to do as much as we can in a scenario like this, as we're able to get over straight towards the other side. But a rescue here has to come out no matter what. That's no hit just yet. That's still no hit there just yet. Okay, that's a no damage rescue for a first officer. And that is insane on that side note too. Okay then, if that's the case, we will probably have around 100 resentment stacks by the time, well, probably 120 resentment stacks by the time HUAN goes down. And with this in mind though, 4.5 Cypher machines, it is pretty fascinating on the side of the Cyphers. We only need the 1-man escape. WBG is now doing really well. HUAN becoming the first chase here. I'm surprised that we decide not to chase after Gorka, but I guess he does have Flywheel and Shell Shock though. But he's still considered a newbie in the team. Big Sis Persica right now will be hiding right behind that shack, as we're trying to see here what else we can do. Seer becoming first chase isn't too bad, as he can actually regain owls. But the only big issue right now is we have to decode new Cypher machines, and that's what the other two survivors are currently doing. Persica here, as this here, we're going to try slow vault over, and it seems like we won't be found here just yet. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done by the Seer, as our foresight here will be used to its maximum extent. Look where Persica is right now on the bottom left hand side of our screen, right behind that one barrel, as Huai will become the main chase of this game. However, missed upon a mind game. However, the biggest issue still at the end of the day right now will be the one who comes in the rescue will be the one in danger. We're going to pop open that watch pretty early on towards the game, as well as Persica here will get spotted out instantly. But if that's the case, we missed the cage, unfortunate. But if that's the case, right, what I probably do want to say here is the best case scenario. Nice. The best case scenario for the side of survivors, for the first officer, is to look for an extra item, and that's what he's doing. We're going to be able to get that vault over there, thankfully, even with his CS slow vaulting debuff. But with that in mind, that's fine. They hit the registered, and we should pop open here ASAP right around now, and that's what we should be looking for. That vault over is going to be a terror shock, if that's okay. A survivor at a gate each should be able to guarantee our 1-man escape. And even from WBG side, yes, it could have been a tie. Well, a 1-man escape is a 1-man escape. I think Kasha might have seen first officer. Kasha might actually have seen first officer, as that's going to be where the first officer is right now, and we will be able to get that down, thankfully. It's a 1-man escape, but I guess it's still an advantage point for the side of WBG. However, if game 2 or game 3 FL returns a 3-man elimination and a 3-man escape, it will be pretty bad for WBG. But let's congratulate though the win game here for WBG round 1. We'll move directly on then towards round 2. We'll move on then. This will be game 2 first half between WBG versus FL. We're going to be able to see Persica here on Prisoner, Gorka on Psychologist, HUAN on that Weeping Clan here once again, and of course Hui with the Rescuer main. Hasha's going to play Instant Potential alongside with Blink here on the side of FL. Hasha needs to aim for a win game here, but it seems like Cabbage Lady here for HUAN as HUAN's not first chase. If we actually teleport to HUAN here, it'll just be an instant rocket dash pullout. But even with the instant rocket dash pullout, we can just cancel the rocket dash there too, by Revelation as well. So now we're going to change targets to look for Gorka, who's playing the Psychologist here as we try to rotate out. But with this though, it's a free 30 stack on that side of that cycle, but we're still wanting to chase after the Weeping Clown. 20 stacks are Weeping Clown right now. Excuse me, it's going to be a little bit harder here for us to play around, but at least we can pull distance out of this area though, if that revelation has been used. So for now, we're trying to use our VIII to catch up towards HUAN. Fair enough. We can definitely cancel the rocket dash shoot, but right now we're going to go straight or make our way in actually towards where? Towards upstairs. But with this upstairs staircase, Prisoner being downstairs here might just be in a bit of a pickle. As Persica, are we going to leave? We have to leave here no matter what. The teleportation is going to come out here just on time. Cannot really vault over that on time as well. Prisoner 60 stacks there on a hands to you, but that's okay. Flywheel, that is not good. But at least Blink there has been used early on in towards the game as well. Persica having to be a little bit more careful here. Can we get a revelation on from the side of this VIII? We have to hash it. We have to, because no matter what happens here, you didn't get it. That's so unfortunate. Flywheel on the side of Percy, and that's what we're talking about. That's one just stack. And HUAN, do you want to come in for the harass? No, we're not. We're going to rotate out of this area first, and then that Weeping Clown. No, Weeping Clown came in with a slow debuff. That slow debuff actually came true. But it wasn't stun though, which is a little bit of more of the unfortunate part. But at least our Prisoner is still rotating away from this area as soon as he can. We can leech on towards the prison though, we cannot forget. And with this in mind then, we're gonna loop here from the back. Still have one more electrocution here left in our hands to use. We will electrocute, as let's just see here what else we can actually go. 3 Cypher machines are almost about to be done here. Hasha, it's not a really good start for now. But with that pallet drop down, a little bit unfortunate there from the side of Persica, but you know what, it is what it is, especially with the fact that we have a revelation on us. We have a leech on us, so it doesn't matter there too much. Seems like it'll be Weeping Clown here first rescue, as Mercenary is going over to decode another cipher machine just by himself for now. But the thing is, that's just so far away. I guess we could, potentially speaking, get Prisoner to link first, but that's to be an instant hit, instant rescue. Prisoner cannot link here no matter what, and we're going to be able to pull out here thankfully. But still, I guess what we're trying to do here is it's because of the fact that Prisoner is still cannot be leashed just yet. That's why we decide to instant rescue. However, even with all that in mind, link here will not be occurring. We do have max presence here left on our hands to use as well, and even for a Prisoner, 59 stacks. Okay, that's not too bad. We didn't vault over there, a little bit unfortunate, and that's a terror shock kit down. In towards the basement we go. In towards the basement here we go. Guoke here as our psychologist. Preferably speaking, we would like to heal Weeping Clown because he's someone without items, and then Mercenary is on his way in towards Shaq here to rescue. We want to try to get a tie game here if that's possible, but this Ivy is just doing so much damage towards these survivors too. This map is a little bit harder for Alex to play around with the opera singer as well, so we're just gonna have to see what else we can play aside from the opera. I don't think Aleka's Scopeman is actually enough for this as well, but for now, I'm gonna try look for Juan here. We could potentially speaking leech, bring it back. No damage rescue. You know what, that's so fair too. We do have flywheel here left to use, nicely done here by the Prisoner, but there's nowhere else he can go. Yeah, so that will be an instant hit down as we try to pull away from this area ASAP. But the Weeping Clown here himself, no items here left on our hands to use. That's a very nice connection there, but unfortunately, there's just someone nearby. Prisoner did get down there. We do see Prisoner's shadow, and with that, that's gonna be a leech and most likely teleport over as Weeping Clown is going to be full healed, thankfully here. Okay then, if that's the case, we're missing one full cipher machine. Weeping Clown is going to get rid of the Ostracon, but we can still leech on towards Weeping Clown here on time as well as we teleport back over. Full health will go back straight towards half health. And with that, a new cipher machine will be decoded on the side of Guoke as our psychologist. 12% cipher machine right over there. That's our number 6 cipher machine that will be open as Hui probably wants to double back here to try maybe steal some of the progress here where Weeping Clown was originally speaking decoding. However, no items here left on our hands to use. We will get Hasha! Juan! My gosh! My gosh! My gosh! Oh my god! My gosh! My gosh! That one predict saved the game. My gosh. As Mercenary here will be the one going into decode as he's the only one at full health. Juan needs to look for an item here. Juan definitely needs to look out for an item here. We're going to teleport back there first as getting rid of Ostracons. I think Hasha will teleport back towards Weeping Clown whenever he sees a chance to do so. I think he will go back right now. Yeah, I think he probably will go back right now. No, not just yet. Not just yet. Not just yet. Guoke opening a new cipher machine here too. We're currently opening our cipher machine number 7 right now, and with that in mind, we're gonna teleport over towards the Weeping Clown. 100 seconds until Blink is ready, but that Weeping Clown isn't anywhere nearby. He's actually at the staircase there, right outside of factory. And with this Guoke, as a psychologist here, it's a little bit risky, but pallet drop down. I'm gonna try vault out and gain a bit of move. I don't think you should have leeched there, but max presence wise, it's really not enough. Max presence wise, it's really not enough. Weeping Clown here got an elbow pad for himself to use later on as well, alongside with the fact that he does have flywheel, which does make it way better. But that teleportation over allowing Juan to decode that cipher machine by himself is really bad for Hasha, because if that's the case, Weeping Clown should be able to get that cipher machine up to around 80% before Hasha's main body even reaches towards him. And yes, Blink may be ready in 57 seconds, but that cipher machine is the one that's currently most primed right now with that faulty teleport towards the Ostracon. So if this is the case, Juan's gonna have to make a really big mistake here in order for us to repent our sins, realistically speaking. But for now, that will be a failed revelation there, as we did get a little bit of sneak peek on towards Cabbage Lady. I kind of want to call her Medusa, but I think Cabbage Lady works well. It's just that the cabbage on her head looks like snakes. But anyways, that's everyone. Juan, flywheel. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful flywheel. And with that, the cipher machine is currently primed, and we will pop here. 99, 100 will pop, and with that, It's currently a 3-man endgame. Juan did not use his elbow pad, so that Ninja reflex distance pulling is insanely strong. But from the side of WBG here still, it's not too much of an issue to get out of the Ostracon on time. Because no matter what happens here, that 5% movement speed boost is going to come in clutch all the time. But Blink is ready on the side of Hasha to use. I'm going to drop down double pad. We have to... Oh, we didn't... Oh, we elbow padded out. Oh, we elbow padded out. Juan elbow padded out there. Fair enough, just to play it safe. But that Blink is going to be very scary. Ooh, we're playing... Goka. Fair enough. I'll be honest with you there. Fair enough. He wanted to try it out. To be honest with you, I would have done the same thing. To be honest with you, I would have done the same thing, but Juan has to get out of that area ASAP now as Mercenary is opening the gate right in front of our face. Mercy should be the one that can get out here though, but I don't think we should. The thing is, I don't think we should. Even if you could, I don't think we should. Juan is going back over to get rid of that Ostracon, but if that's the case, it's a tie game. It's a tie game. 70, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. The gate is open. Run. Nice. Crawl, flywheel. Good game. Oh, good game, barely. Fair enough. Moving on. Alex will go pretty hard with this one, with Opera Singer here being played out instantly. From the side of WBG, Alex here, triple potential alongside with Blink, but survivor-wise, we're going pretty hard here with this one then, if that's the case, with that Magician being chosen out as well, trying to counter that Opera Singer when it comes to the dash into story areas. But it will be Acrobat, Wildling, Prisoner, and Magician here up. No. Alex, we're going to spawn by Christmas tree here with 520 as the Acrobat instantly inside a shack. But we can't forget as well, right? Last year, Kai did up against an Opera Singer before all her nerfs in that shack one winner area for a really long time. So I feel like for Alex's point of view, probably best for him not to do that as well. So right now we're going to chase after Yuto here, who's playing Magician, as we are going to be forcing that first Magician's wand as well. We now know where Alex is here currently to the max. And with that, one normal hit down, should be able to catch up here pretty fast towards Yuto. But that's going to be a pilot speed boost here on the side of our Magician. But even so, making it towards that window, we don't have Ninja Reflex left to use. So for Alex right now, it's not such a bad exchange. We do still have 2 more wands left in our hands though, as we can't forget. But for Alex right now himself, didn't really get that Shadow Leap, unfortunately speaking, as it was fully cancelled. But one shot attack hit maybe? No, we're gonna play mind games. Okay, that's a very nice mind game there done by the Magician, as Yuto is still trying to get as much done as possible he can here. But we do have a Shadow Dance, no hit over there just yet. Could potentially speaking still get a Terror Shock down though. But it's fine. Well, normal hit down would be good enough for us too. We might just blink open here. Yeah, we might just blink open here and get that down ASAP. So if that's the case, it's definitely a guaranteed tie game here from the side of Alex. Not too sure if there actually is a basement nearby. No, there isn't. And with that in mind, a 90-second down for our Hunter. Opera Singer right now, I guess aiming for the tie would be the right choice to make after all. But Wilding here coming in with the boar. I'm not too sure about Wilding coming in with boar because double down scenario here is still pretty possible, right? And for the Wildling, seems like he's able to make his way in here, as we do see where the footprints are. For Alex, I guess himself, he wants to get a normal hit. Okay, do we want to chase after Wildling here first? And there's another issue at hand. We're going in towards the same direction right now, as we know where Magician is. But Alex, that's a very nice Shadow Leap there. I thought we actually failed it. We went into cooldown, but I guess it didn't, which is fine. One normal hit down. Around 2.5 Side Machines done by this time that we get that second chair. But for Alex's Opera Singer here, I wouldn't say it's that bad, because 2.5 Cypher Machines done. I probably would like to see a trump card change towards Teleport, but we're not max presence just yet, and we are currently healing outside as well. No wanted order, unfortunately, on the side of our Opera Singer, as we don't want that movement debuff when we're using our dashes. And Mykim will be found here pretty early on in towards the game as well, in towards mid-game too. But for Alex right now, we see where that Wildling is. Do we want to try go for a double down scenario? We probably do, but we want that max presence as well. However, that will be the down on the side of Mykim. And we're looking to try to get Magician down ASAP, but I guess we couldn't do it on time as well. I guess we're saving Blink just in case that's a really good rebound kite from the side of our Magician. But Magician, that's going to be a pallet drop down there on that side. We see Magician. Oh, unfortunately, we couldn't really get much done there. But there are a lot of remnants left nearby as well. But that's still a normal hit down. It's opera scene we're talking about. What am I saying? We are currently 1.5 Cypher Machine total remaining on the side of the survivors. I'm quite sure Prisoner can do quite a lot in this scenario, but Prisoner is already rotating out too, and that Cypher Machine in middle is like around 40%, if I'm not wrong. So the last Cypher Machine is actually in 2-story too, which does make quite a lot of difference. We're going to be able to destroy that instantly, as now. Another 40% Cypher Machine outside though. I wonder which one that is, but it seems like no one's going to decode that one for now, as we're trying to get that instant new Cypher Machine out too. But 520 being able to finish off his Cypher Machine there, while our... who's this? While our Prisoner is still nearby too. That's going to be normal hit, normal window vault, and we really want this Prisoner down, don't we? But everyone here has borrowed time, which is the thing. I think Alex probably is predicting that Prisoner doesn't have borrowed time, which is why we're going for Prisoner. But that electrocution might be a little bit dangerous. Nice. Sasori couldn't really... hey, nice blink down. Okay. Sasori couldn't really counter that, unfortunately. But if that's the case, I would have chaired and then... broke the pallet first, but I guess that's fine too. With this in mind then, we see Acrobat on his way in. We've tonight, isn't it? We've tonight, so we probably do know that Acrobat's in this area. Hello, Acrobats. We want to try to decode that Cypher Machine, while Wilding is probably going to double back here for a dash. But with this, we're going to shout dance back here instantly, as Acrobat will be stopped by his path. But his pathing towards Prisoner, that's normal hit. I feel like the catch up here will be pretty fast too, because it's an opera scene we're talking about. A double down here is definitely very possible. That's an Acrobat hit down. We can chair in towards where the Cypher Machine in 2-story is, but I think we might just go for Sasori here instead, which is the more safer option. Alex is wanting to go aiming for a win right now. He definitely can do it too, but it depends on how well the survivors here play as well. We're trying to play mind games. Bodies, and we get that Prisoner down too. Wildling, where are you? Your Cypher Machine's not enough, and WBG is able to take this game home in 2. My God, that is something else. Alex, we're taking this, the first game, WBG, pretty dominant, I won't lie. But Maiken on his way in here to rescue. Couldn't pop open that Cypher Machine, unfortunately, which is what Maiken wanted to do, which is why we decided not to rescue. But with this in mind, hello to the Wildling. Even if you do want the rescue here, one of them is going to get eliminated no matter what, because his chair is just too far away. What can we get off here? Maiken, come in for the rescue. But the moment you get off board, there's an animation, and that's just an instant hit down. Let's congratulate a double 4-1 elimination for the side of Alex. And we'll move on then. Congratulate WBG for winning. My lord, Juan clutched the last game.